All right, this is the question for tonight's homework, 1A on the worksheet. It says the average high temperature for this week in September is 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Describe in words how the temperatures on 9/19, 9/21, and 9/22 compare with the average of 73 degrees. So on 9/19, we have an average of 81.8 degrees. So you could say this temperature is 8.8 degrees warmer, because as values increase, the temperature also increases. As values decrease, the temperature decreases as well. On 9/21, okay, we have 74.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Our average is 73 degrees Fahrenheit, so we could say this temperature is 1.3 degrees warmer. Why? Because again, 74.3 degrees is further to the right or further up on our number line than 73 degrees. And the last one is 9/22, and we could say 69.7 degrees. So this temperature is obviously below 73 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is 3.3 degrees cooler. That's pretty much how you solve question 1A. Let's look at question 1B. All right, the table below shows the high temperatures during the previous year of the same week in September of 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Write the values in the table from least to greatest. Okay, so let's look. So we have our inequality sign. All right, I like to look at this as like a mouth, and the mouth is always eating the larger value. So the value that's furthest to the left is the least value, and the value that's furthest to the right is going to be our greatest value. So in terms of integers, we know that the negative values are lesser than the positive values. So let's see. The largest negative integer is negative 3.4 degrees. How do we know that this integer falls the furthest to the left on the number line? So that's the smallest value. The next smallest value is negative 2.8 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. After that, the next one is negative 1.2 degrees. Then you have negative 0.8 degrees. Then you have 0.1, 0.9, and 4.4. So if you look at this whole inequality statement, this represents a number line as well. And let's see if this is true. Negative 3.4 is less than negative 2.8. How do we know? Because negative 3.4 falls to the left of negative 2.8 on the number line. The same thing for negative 2.8 and negative 1.2. Negative 2.8 is less than negative 1.2. Why? Because it falls to the left of negative 1.2 on the number line. Let's skip down over here. 4.4 is greater than 0.9. How do we know? Because 4.4 falls to the right of 0.9 on the number line. So again, as our values move to the right, they become greater. As our values move to the left on the number line, they become less. Okay.